You know, like just a regular pillow to stick back there. Hello and welcome, Katie Kitty. And hello, you other wonderful beings out there, and welcome back to another episode of What Does the Fox Play with Phoenix Firestar. Alright. Might as well go heal up real quick. Hi, Jip Jips. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I was feeling a bit sick this morning and last night, so I ended up calling into work this morning and not going in. I was up late through the night. Feeling quite a bit better now. I spent the day cleaning out my closet and stuff, so things are a little messy back there at the moment. And I had my chair buried under a bunch of clothes and stuff, so it took me a second to get my chair out and everything set up. But I am here. How are all you doing today? Yeah, I think mine was kind of just like physical and mental exhaustion coming to a head and being overworked, not having a moment to break for myself. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh a lot. Way back in the day, I was known for my signature card was the Gene Warped Warwolf, which was a level 4 normal type card with like 2,000 attack and like 100 defense. I stuck it in like almost every deck I had. Unfortunately, I got a little bored of Yu-Gi-Oh! When I built a deck that had a very high win rate. Fusion was from the beginning. Do you mean Synchro? Yeah, I was with it from the very beginning, and then I kind of... Oh, it's alright. And then I kind of dropped out around... I dropped it for a little bit around Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. And then picked it back up again around 5Ds, I want to say. And then dropped it before the end of 5Ds again. I just couldn't keep it up. At least show-wise. Like, I still kind of... Pokemon is fairly simple. You travel the region, capture monsters. And then train them is essentially all that happens in Pokemon. Certain types have an advantage against others. This is one of the older games. This was back with, or this is the second game back when there was 251 Pokemon in total. Now we got 900 something of them. When it came to the anime, though, I kind of dropped the Pokemon anime somewhere in Gen 4. And even Gen 3 had gotten kind of spotty towards the end. So I've been trying to go back and rewatch the anime and everything. I'm pretty much all caught up on the anime now, except for I'm up in Alola. And I haven't watched all of Alola yet. Like, I think I was just starting, like, Season 2 of the Alolan region. Yeah, I remember Team Rocket like kind of started as a threat, and well, Jesse and James Team Rocket kind of started as a threat to begin with, and then it just got more and more ridiculous as things went on, which I thought was a little sad. Yeah, they do a lot of fourth wall breaking too. But I mean, they started getting kind of competent again, like later on. Ooh. Well, they still kind of are goofy. Thank you for the love and support, Katie Kitty, with the follow. Yeah, they started to get a little more of a threat again, like starting with, I think it was like Jin 6 and Kalos. Ooh. uh, I'm not really all the best either. I kind of... Yeah, I kind of just mainly do this as like a side thing. Like, I'd like to make some money off of it eventually. With a main focus on so I have more like free time. If I'm making money doing a little bit of this every day. Oh, I love the original Pokemon games. I still play them all. Oh yeah, the really all of them are good. They pretty much all have like spots that will early in the game that will teach you things fairly well. You could start with the Generation 3 remake of the Generation 1 games. Because early on, they actually give you a key item called the Teachy TV that gives you information on the game and stuff like that. And you have the help menu if you hit the L or R button that comes up. But they will pretty much all have those parts early on where they're like, this does this and this does that. Well, there's Honestly, I would just start with the first generation games and work your way up because they're the least complicated ones. Because with each recurring generation, they add more and more stuff to them. And generations 1 and 2, you can get the virtual consoles for like $5 $10 a piece. Yeah, $10 a piece off of the Nintendo site. So I mean, like, essentially, you could get man. Yeah, I mean, don't. I'm not suggesting you buy all the games at once, but like you could like just get red, blue, and or yellow for $10 a piece for the Generation 1 games. Play them. Once you finish them, then get Generation 2 games, gold, silver, crystal, for $10 a piece. This is Generation 2's crystal. Because Generation 1 just had like Generation 1 had the basic battle mechanic. Oh, if you go to the Nintendo DS's handheld store, you can get them for the $10 a piece from the online store there. The Nintendo eShop. Yeah, they released these virtual console ones, and the great thing about the virtual console ones is they made them compatible with the trade-up system, so you can actually bring them up into the newer games, so you don't just have them in here and then you'll never use them again. Because originally, these the games cut off at Generation 2 to 3. So you could trade between Generation 1 and 2 all you wanted, but you couldn't move them from Generation 2 into Generation 3, at least not without a lot of trouble. Because I guess there was a way, there was like a special device where you could make a file save onto a separate save device, re-encode the files, ship the files. But in order to do it, you had to also alter the Pokemon stats for the new game, for the Generation 3 games. It's a complicated. There's videos out there for it, but it's a complicated mess. Like, I've honestly sunk a lot of money into Pokemon, but I've bought all the games several times, or... Oh, no problem. You have a good one. Thank you for showing up. Because I've bought like a lot of like the peripheral devices and stuff too, and like I have the Pokewalker, and I have like one of every copy of the games, generational wise. Like I have red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, crystal, and I have multiple of those ones because they're just $10 a piece. So I put them on all my DS's. And then I have, I bought the GameCube with the Game Boy Advance player and the disc. The disc was the expensive part. And I got the Pokemon Coliseum and Gale of Darkness. I got the Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire box. I got the what's it called? The e-reader thing that came out for it, and the taking on the Eon ticket. That was an expensive piece of paraphernalia for the games. This was just like $100 for just that one thing. And all you really do is you swipe it to be able to interact with... Well, they're all just sitting here at 30. That would allow you to get Latios and Latios and Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, but it was the opposite one that you got just for being the version. You got the non-version exclusive one in your game. But it was holding the Lustrous Orb, I think, which is like their hold item. It powers up Psychic and Dragon type moves. Alright. Moving in. And then, I have Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and then I bought a Pokewalker. Which I should still have sitting around here, hopefully. Still sitting around here somewhere. Because I'd hate to have to buy, like, a fourth one, because I keep losing these. And they're about $50 a piece to replace. Of course, the original games are getting pretty expensive to replace too. Like with Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Those are like $10-20 above their original brand new price. Ooh. And then I have Fire Red and Leaf Green too, I guess, also. Caterpie is hard for you to handle. Like a Pinsir or a Scyther could understand him. All you have are Caterpies and Weedles. Those ones shouldn't be hard to handle. It makes us our prizes are all Pokemon. Oh boy, another Bellsprout. And Sprout Tower. Who would have guessed? Hello, Gypsy Rose, and welcome back. Yeah, just keep throwing Bellsprouts at me. That'll work. Thank you for the beating. All living beings coexist through cooperation. Must always be thankful for this. Yeah, I spent, while I've been cleaning, I've been rewatching, Young Justice. Good show. I decided to rewatch it, though, mainly because I knew, like, HBO Max, I think it was, did a whole, like, other season or something after the show initially ended. I've been meaning to go back and watch it or whatever, but I just kept putting it off. I'm like, ugh, great. Now it's been like 4 or 5 years since I watched Young Justice. Gotta go and watch it again now. Oh, oh. Nope. Ooh. I'm gonna have to adjust this pillow. My back is digging into something on the back part of my chair there. I'm sorry, Gypsy. I know you were just getting comfortable. Feet, get good grip on the floor. Ooh, that's better. Well, I may need a different pillow for this. I was hoping this pillow would work alright for it, since I already had it. No, it wants to be difficult. Hello, Jip Jips. Welcome back. But, yeah, part of why I'm focusing so much on cleaning my room extra the last few weeks is trying to make sure I have room for everything, because eventually I believe they plan to put my mom out in the storage room after, which it's currently being used for storage, but was going to be like a guest room or something. So we got to kind of clear space for that. I train to find enlightenment in Pokemon. Nope. You're not staying in against the Bellsprout. But most of what I've had, Pokemon-wise, I've had since just about they've come out. But at the same time, more recently, I am trying to learn to spend a bit more on myself and be okay with that. I have a hard time wanting to do things for myself or get things for myself. I feel bad doing it. Ah, dang it. The cap fell. Just, yeah, gotta get better about how I treat myself. I know I'm hard on myself at times, and I'm trying. And I kind of need some time for myself to take care of myself and everything. I really need a mental break, I guess. Well, it's going to be rough because my manager denied my vacation. I was going to use that while playing Legends Arceus, also to give myself, time to set aside and just worry about me for a bit. swirls. Also watching, rewatching Young Justice is making me remember I have been planning and working on a superhero tabletop game set in the DC universe. Where I'll be like, okay, here's the deal. You can choose to start in a known DC town. If you start in one that has a pre-existing hero, enemies will be stronger than you from the start. Or you'll have pre-existing villains and stuff you'll have to worry about, and big name villains who have already been attracted to the area because of those name brand heroes. But which will make it harder, but at the same time you could also seek out those heroes and have them train you. Or you could choose to start in your own towns, which has the benefit of you don't have to worry about having to deal with people like the Riddler or the Joker or Bane early on. I just did like all Batman villains, but still. But instead you get to deal with like regular villains. Depending on your choices and how you deal with them. Now you don't say Caterpie's the hardest to handle, do you? Move swirls up. You are indeed skilled as a trainer. As promised, here's your HM. But let me say this. You should treat your Pokemon better. The way you battle is far too harsh. Pokemon are not tools of war. He claims to be the elder, but he's weak. Stands to reason. I never lose to fools who babble about being nice to Pokemon. I only care about strong Pokemon that can win. I couldn't care less about weak Pokemon. Whew. I can't really seem to figure out why it's disconnecting like this all the time. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I've just been so exhausted from all of this. I spent most of yesterday sleeping and I'm still tired and exhausted all day today. You have been identified. Smart Tower is a place of training. You and Pokemon test their bonds to build a brighter future together. And in the final test, allow me to check the ties that bond. James Bond. Yes, excellent. Suck at them dry, Zubat. Ugh. That will drag on. So I'm gonna switch. Eh. Come on, Barb, gain something. There we go. You and your Pokemon should have no problem using this move. Take this Flash HM. Must have Violet's gym badge to use it. Well, I'm still feeling kind of drained, so I might go ahead and head to bed. Thank you all you wonderful beings for showing up and showing your love and support. I'll see you on the next episode of What Does the Fox Play with Phoenix Firestar. Love you, have a good night.